when I posted something a little bit a while ago about a tool that I'm experimenting with. It's called Facepager, and what it does is able to pull in information from Facebook and Twitter. I'm going to demonstrate this tool to you real quickly here, but I did post something into my group, Recruiters Group, as well as some other groups like the Secret Sourcing Group and SourceCon. And it's called Facepager, and the way you get it Facepager is you go to GitHub, uh, type in Facepager, and then you can download whatever version you need. I actually use the Mac version, and there's a Windows version. I'm using version 3.7 as we speak. So once you download it, just run through all the prompts to get it installed up and running. And once you get it all installed up and running, this is what it kind of looks like. So what you're going to do is you need to give it access to Facebook and Twitter. So click on Facebook. You're going to click on log into Facebook. I said log into Facebook. There you go. And just put in your information in there. And then what you're going to do oh, by the way, when you give it access to Facebook, it only pulls in. It doesn't post anything for you, so it can't push anything out to your Facebook page. And it just pulls in basic information like usernames, comments, likes, and stuff like that. Same thing with Twitter. Just go through just put your Twitter account information in there, and then you should be up and running. Then what you're going to do is you want to create a new database, which I've already done. I created one called example4. Just click save. No, I don't want to replace it, but so you just create a new database, and then here's the deal. Okay, I just learned this when I was going to post this out there. I realized that you can't use it in groups. You can't use it in groups. You can only use it in in Facebook pages. So yeah. Anyway, so if you like, I wanted to come down here and just pull in all the comments from the Facebook page. I can't do that. So what you can do is you can use pages, not groups, pages. So for example, if you are a member of a Java Facebook page or something like that, and you want to pull in all the usernames of a particular post that was made, you can do that. So I'm going to pick on SourceCon because they have a pretty good page, and we can use. Get rid of that. So SourceCon, we'll use the SourceCon page. They also have a group, which I did post on the group, but basically this works only on pages and public profiles of folks. And there's a lot more you can do with this tool. I'm just only showing you one little thing about it, just kind of demonstrate it, kind of get it out there. So I'm going to pick on this little post right here, SourceCon partners with Glenn Gutmacher. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the time it was posted. You don't want to click on this. You want to click on the time that it was posted. The reason is because each post has a unique identifier, and this is this post's ID right here. So I'm going to Control-C, copy this unique identifier, go back to the Facepager, and I'm going to collect all the information. What I'm collecting from this particular post are the names of the people that actually liked it, and their Facebook ID. Each person has their own unique Facebook ID, and I also want their Facebook URL. So I'm going to go back to Facepager. I'm going to add the object ID, which is that number I just copied, which is about that particular post in SourceCon on this page. Click OK. This is obviously, you can make sure you click on Facebook, not Twitter, because it's for Facebook. So I've already populated this field in here. There's a lot of tutorials on, I shouldn't say there's a lot, but there's some tutorials on Facepager in YouTube. God, that's kind of a mouthful. But yeah, there's a bunch of tutorial videos on YouTube about Facepager. And this one in particular I'm showing right now, it shows you how to scrape the people's names that liked a particular post. So what you're going to do is you're going to, this always has to be here. This object ID, that's always got to be there. If it's not there, then you just type it in. So what you do is you'll type in /likes, field equals name link. Now, here's something you could also do too. There's a bunch of presets. Like if you click on some of these presets, it will auto-populate some of the resources and the parameters that you need, but I'm not going to do that right now because just for the sake of time. So this has already been populated. So I'm going to pull all the names of folks that like this particular post. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you click on this object ID. It took me a few times to realize that, but you have to click on that. Then you click fetch data, and that's going to pull all the information about that particular post. And as you can see, it's got a little over half dozen names. Here's the names: James, here's a name: Aaron, Brent, Todd, Ronnie Bratcher, Julie, so and forth. So what you're going to do next is you want to you'll want to export all this data to an Excel spreadsheet, so that way you can maybe clean it up a little bit, and then you've got their names, their unique IDs, and their URL. Now, this particular search, for some odd reason, has been kind of wonky. I hadn't been able to get their Facebook URL. Normally it does work, but I'll show you here in just a second what you need to do next. So click on name, you're going to add a column. Click on ID, add a column. Normally there would be their Facebook URL, which I don't have, but you would click on that and add a column. And once you add those columns, you can see it right over here, right? There's their names. Man, all right. So what you're going to do, sorry about that. What you're going to do is you're going to export all this information, to an Excel spreadsheet. And just click on that, save it whatever you want to save it, and remember where you saved it, and save it as a CSV file. Then what you do is open up Excel first, and then import the CSV file in, and then you can clean it up, and then you got a list of Facebook names, IDs, and URLs. So just something to think about. Nice little tool. There's a lot I think that you can do with it. Again, you can go to YouTube, just type in Facepager, and then you should be able to find some pretty cool little tutorials on it. So hope all that explains everything. And if you have any more questions, you know how to find me on Facebook. Thanks, bye.